Hi guys, let me first introduce myself. My name is Rafael and I've been an English teacher for quite a long time now. And I'd like to talk to you about our project with the English Academy. But first things first, right? I'm gonna tell you how I learned English and how English was a game changer, financially speaking, for me. And I want you guys to have the same opportunity. I remember that I was studying Esperanto back then. Esperanto is a constructed language, right? Considered one of the easiest languages in the world, but the purpose failed. And Esperanto is not a widely spoken language. But I was very into it, and quite by chance, 12 or 13 years ago, a seller knocked on my door and he was selling a course. I remember I took a 10-month course at Uptime. I quit, right? And it was very interesting. I kind of realized that I had a flair for languages. So I studied hard. I was very interested, very disciplined concerning English learning. And when I understood that I could keep studying by myself, I quit the course. But I still had the book the same, right? And my former teacher gave me a bell and said, we are in need of teachers here at school. Would you like to have this first experience? And I had nothing to lose. I accepted the offer, right? And ever since I've been teaching English. It was something quite by chance. I didn't even know one could teach English without a university degree, which is good, right? For self-learners like me or people who have short time because of duties, chores, family, and people who really want to learn something by themselves and turn this into a job opportunity. English works perfectly well because you can teach at English courses without having to go through the university process, right? Which is why I consider this a game changer, financially speaking. And everyone who devote time to learn a language could make money out of it. So after I started studying English and then teaching English, I worked at several schools: Uptime, Number One, Framework, IASES at Rio de Janeiro. Currently, I'm living in my hometown, Minas Gerais. After having this experience, I felt the need to have a certificate, to be more comfortable in my skin and to improve my resume too. So I sat in a Cambridge examination and passed with C1, which is advanced, right? It's a lifetime certificate, very respectable and very good too. And you don't have to go to a course, you can study online, the material, the format, and then sit this examination, improve your resume in many areas, because English now is something, in fact, essential, right? It's not something that adds to your resume. It's essential. Those who cannot speak a second language will fall behind. And I taught English for over 10 years until the unexpected came, the pandemic, and I lost my job in Rio de Janeiro. I used to work there as an artisan and as an English teacher. I had no means of paying the rent. So I had to come back, and I stopped teaching English for 4 years because I became a farmer. I breed goats here, I have geese, I have hens too. My friend and I are investing in a sugarcane crop to sell sugarcane juice. But the return to the English field happened quite by chance. I was strolling down the street, and I bumped into a friend of mine, Nélio, and I said, hey man, I've been breeding goats and farm work is quite heavy and I need a person to help me. Would you like to have this countryside experience to deal with animals, something more related to sustainability? And he said yes, and we are here working together on the farm. And as he's an English teacher too, we speak English all day long. Our friendship was built on English, and I can count on the fingers of my hand the times we spoke Portuguese to each other. So we hit on this idea, creating an English course, offering a good bookstore, a good course, private classes, In our distinction, we also offer an immersion program where students can speak in English 24 hours a day and at the same time killing two birds with one stone, learn about goats, learn about plants, learn about sustainability. And we are offering to our followers these opportunities to learn English in a fun, fast, and simple way. Hope to see you guys here more often. Bye.